This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Mastermind in the illegal importation of 21 guns arrested. A man described as the mastermind behind the illegal importation of 21 guns into the island in March was arrested in Oteria, St. Anne on Sunday. The man, whose identity is being withheld pending formal charges being laid, was arrested by personnel from the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigations Branch of the Jamaica Constabulary Force at a party in the parish. Detectives said the man had been on their radar for some time, and his arrest follows months of investigations that featured several lines of inquiry. 18 handguns, 3 rifles, and a larger cache of ammunition were seized by the police at a warehouse in Kingston on Friday, March 4. The find was made when personnel from the Jamaica Customs noticed anomalies with a package and called in Sea Talk. More information to come. Mandeville salesman charged with embezzlement after failing to hand over rent money. A 66-year-old salesman, Winston McLean, of Don Robin District, Mandeville, Manchester, was arrested and charged with embezzlement after collecting $850,000 in rent and failing to hand it over to the complainant. The incident reportedly occurred on Daytona Drive, Kingston 20 on Sunday, May 1. Reports from the Hunts Bay Police are that McLean was granted responsibility by the complainant to collect money from his tenants on his behalf. McLean collected $850,000 over a period of time but failed to lodge the money in the complainant's account. An investigation was launched, and on Monday, August 1, McLean was apprehended in Manchester and subsequently charged on Saturday, August 6. His court date is being finalized. Mom and a girlfriend of missing man search for answers. 2 women already all too familiar with losing the men in their lives are once again grief-stricken and searching for answers after the disappearance of 25-year-old fisherman and crab vendor Oral Morris. His mother, 50-year-old Gloria Favor Lawrence, buried her son Sean Russell in December 2020. The incident that claimed his life left another of her sons, Roshane Michael, injured. They were attacked by thieves after they and a group of friends traveled to Hanover to buy a bike, she said. Morris was also killed when he ventured out to do business. Favor Lawrence said her son left the house at 7 a.m. on his motorcycle with the intention of selling 4 dozen crabs in his Grange Hill community. His girlfriend, Shanique Lawrence, said they had planned to go together, but he asked her to stay home with their 9-month-old child. This is the 3rd lover she has lost in less than 2 years. I lose 3 baby father. My baby father died last year and 1 missing since year, and this one missing, so that are 3. She said, adding that she has simply had enough of the grief. So too has Favor Lawrence, and she is looking to a higher power for consolation and answers. She wonders if she or her offspring is to blame for the tragedies that have rocked their family. If it is something that my children have done wrong, that they have not confessed to you, and if it's me, the mother, that I have done something wrong, cause this chaos, I'm asking mighty God to have mercy on me and show me that I can confess, she appealed. Meanwhile, Morris's girlfriend is engaged in a game of what if. She wonders if he would still be with them if she had gone with him that day. On July 31, she was at their house wondering why he was so late returning when she got a call she wishes she had not. It was the police asking her to visit the Morgan's Bridge station to identify a motorcycle they retrieved in a neighboring community. A police source told the news that an extensive 3-day search was done but yielded no success. No signs, no bloodstains, no eyewitnesses, said the source. Morris is of dark complexion, medium build, and about 173 centimeters or 5 feet 8 inches tall. When last seen, he was wearing a blue and white t-shirt, blue short pants, and pink Crocs. Anyone knowing his whereabouts is being asked to contact the Morgan's Bridge police station at 876-955-1375, the nearest police station, or 119. His mother, immobilized by lupus, is praying he will return to them. I don't know how me go manage, believe me, but me left everything in a God's hand because me know said there is going to be an answer, and me nah give up. God Almighty, me nah give up. the distraught woman said as tears ran down her cheeks and she clutched a crutch for support. 42 killed in road crashes in July. With 9 fatalities, the parish of St. Catherine recorded the most road deaths of any parish during the month of July, when 42 people perished on the nation's roads, according to statistics from the Road Safety Unit. Westmoreland comes next with 8, followed by St. Anne with 7 and St. Andrew with 5. Clarendon and Trelawney had 3 road deaths each during July, while St. James, Hanover and Kingston each had 2 fatalities and Manchester had 1. The RSU reported no road deaths in the eastern parishes of Portland, St. Mary and St. Thomas, or the central parish of St. Elizabeth. The 42 deaths during the month resulted from 33 fatal crashes. When compared to July 2021, fatalities decreased by 9%, while fatal crashes decreased by 21% this year. Up to Friday, August 5, a total of 286 people had perished in motor vehicle crashes island-wide. Clarendon laborer confesses to killing elderly farmer charged. Police have charged a man with the murder of 62-year-old farmer Edward Grant, whose body was found with stab wounds in Crooked River, Clarendon on Monday, August 1. The man, Derwin Smith, 38, a laborer from Crooked River, was charged with murder after he reportedly turned up at the Chapelton police station and confessed to killing Grant, who was also from the Crooked River community. It was reported that about midday on August 1, Grant left his house for his farm. Residents got suspicious when the farmer did not return home and subsequently launched a search for him. His body was found about 9:30 p.m. with multiple stab wounds. The police were alerted and the body was removed to the morgue. The police said that the following day, Smith reported at the police station and confessed to killing Grant. He was subsequently placed into custody and later gave a caution statement in the presence of 2 justices of the peace confessing to the murder. He was subsequently charged. $43 million on Johnson Smith's failed Secretary General bid, attendance at a Commonwealth Heads of Government Summit. The failed campaign by Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Minister, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith, for the post of Commonwealth Secretary General has cost the taxpayers a significant $18.2 million. This was revealed in a statement on Sunday by the Office of the Prime Minister. According to the OPM, the amount covered air and ground transportation, COVID-19 tests, meals and accommodation, public relations communication support activities for staging of events such as the launch and engagement with delegations, as well as IT support, printing of documents, photography, food and beverages. This is in addition to roughly $25 million that was spent by the government on the Commonwealth Heads of Government Summit in Kigali, Rwanda in June that was attended by Prime Minister Andrew Holness and his wife Juliet and a Jamaican delegation, thus bringing the total spent to approximately $43 million. OPM said the cost of the summit was absconded by 3 participating ministries, with the OPM being responsible for $12.8 million of the amount. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade covered $7.7 million and the Ministry of Tourism $5.1 million. The statement confirmed that Finn Partners provided public relations, media relations and thought leadership services for Jamaica's candidature for the post of Commonwealth Secretary General. The government of Jamaica was not a party to this arrangement, which was secured by corporate Jamaica, it said. While the parliamentary opposition had tabled questions in the parliament for the Prime Minister to answer several weeks ago, OPM said it was fulfilling its public commitment to transparency and accountability in providing the information yesterday. It said Johnson Smith's campaign was efficiently conducted and utilized the existing channels and resources, including already established travel plans and engagements. This significantly minimized additional and direct expenditure from the budget for the campaign, it stated. Noting that Johnson Smith's candidature was announced in April and launched that same month in London, the OPM said there was some assistance for this event from corporate Jamaica. The minister made a strategic use of the opportunities offered by impending official engagements to carry out lobbying activities. In that regard, in her capacity as foreign minister, Minister Johnson Smith attended meetings of the Economic and the Social Council, United Nations, New York, April 2022, the CARICOM Agri-Investment Forum and Expo, Guyana, May 2022, the 12th Ministerial Conference of the World Trade Organization, United Nations, Geneva, June 2022, and the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Rwanda, June 2022. Additionally, Johnson Smith met with heads of government and counterpart ministers on the margins of these programmed activities to conduct the work of the Jamaican delegation and simultaneously to promote the candidature. This is standard operation in international organizations, particularly by small states like Jamaica, which are conscious of the need to capitalize on these avenues to conduct international relations in order to minimize costs, said the OPM. It disclosed that the Foreign Affairs Minister's travel schedule took her to 7 African countries in 10 days as she lobbied for their support. In the end, Johnson Smith was narrowly defeated by the incumbent, the Dominican-born Baroness Patricia Scotland. OPM said the government ran a clean, transparent, principled campaign that met the standards of accountability. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.